Stacey Pressman.
And I'm Andrew Black.
And we're from Flavors of New York. And we're at Raiz, a vegan Mexican restaurant here in the heart of the East Village. Let's go inside and try the delicious food. We're here with Nick Johnson at Raiz, and we are at a vegan Mexican restaurant. So, Nick, why a vegan Mexican restaurant out of all things?
Good question. I really wanted to give back, and I knew that if I opened something, I didn't want to be just a part of the problem. So I decided to open a vegan Mexican place because I knew that it would help the environment, and we could help kind of change minds. That was the whole point of opening.
I noticed you also use sustainable packaging on all your foods and delivery and your soda and your water.
Yeah, I think it would have been kind of weird to do something to help the environment and then turn around and put all your packaging in stuff that hurts the environment. So it just made sense. It went hand in hand, and then I know it was more expensive and the harder route, but I felt like it just was the right thing to do.
Nick, how long has it been since you brought this amazing place to the East Village?
It's only been 7 months, so we're still a baby, but we're trucking along.
And tell us about this sauce. Now, this is something kind of unusual to people who are not well indoctrinated to Mexican.
Yeah, so the Burrito tacos are hard to find if you don't eat meat. Traditionally, it's made like a stew, so it's cooked for a really long time with meat. If it could be beef or it could be lamb. So we do it with jackfruit. We do it the same way. We do everything kind of similar to how you would normally. Obviously, we have to tweak things because we're not using stocks and we're not, cooking with fatty meats. But I wanted to make sure the menu had things that I would really want when I stopped eating a lot of meat. So I just told the chef, you have to make sure we can make this possible. Yes.
I have to dip it in the sauce, right? I have to dip it in the sauce, right?
Yeah.
Oh, put that on. Put that on.
Put that on too. Yeah.
What is this?
That is salsa verde.
Salsa verde. I love it. Can I just dip it in?
Yeah.
I'm a slob. I eat tacos with a knife and fork.
Oh, we need that bib.
Oh, it's coming out. It's fabulous. This is really delicious. So now we're going to try the Baja Taco, which is made with oyster mushrooms. And I love mushrooms, so let's go for it. This is fabulous.
When mushrooms meets Mexican, it's a good thing. So Nick, before you opened this great place, what was your background?
I've been in the industry for a really long time, since I was 14. But just right before this, I worked for a company called Wagamama, which is a UK-based company, has a chain. And I worked for them almost 2 years before the pandemic happened.
Okay, it's nacho time. I love nachos. What is in your nachos?
So we try to keep it very similar and basic. We have our beans, we have the nacho cheese, we have guacamole, we have jalapenos, we have pico de gallo, and sour cream.
And it's all vegan. So how do you substitute your dairy? What type of...
Some vegan cheeses don't melt as well as a typical cheese would to make like a nacho cheese. So we actually do a little bit where we mix a little bit of oat milk in it to give it a little bit of consistency like nacho cheese. But we use a cheese that is soy-based because we're a nut-free facility. And it ends up turning out to be a really good sauce.
Well, I can't wait to try the nachos. Nachos are one of my favorite foods, so here you go. And you never know the difference that it's not real cheese.
Right. Cheeses have gotten really, really, really good in the last few years. So it helps places like mine to do well. Because before, I think sometimes it had a little bit of a graininess to it, but now it's really hard to tell these days.
This is fabulous. It tastes like, non-vegan nachos, but they're vegan, and we're saving the planet, saving the environment, and saving animals. My 3 favorite things.
All right. So we have the West Side Burrito here, and this has our Raiz asada, poblano peppers, pepper jack cheese, beans. It has pico de gallo, guacamole, and French fries.
Wow. And what is the Raiz asada?
Raiz asada is made from soybean, but it's a secret, so we can't tell you. But it's very close to a texture of like chunks of beef.
I'm gonna put some vegan sour cream on mine. Dairy-free, cruelty-free. Yummy, yummy, yummy.
How do you say amazing in Gen Z?
So we have the sweet potato and kale here. We have this on the menu. We have a lot of things on the menu that are a little bit more plant forward. So people that don't want to have any fake meat inside. And this one's great because it has kale, sweet potato, plantains. It has pico de gallo, it has beans and rice. So it's definitely hearty at the same time. So we have a couple of dark horse options that I feel like people kind of discover after they've been here more than once or twice. It's the nuggets from Lily's Vegan Pantry. And then I would say our Crunch Snap Pristine Taco, which is a hard shell. It's basically like a Taco Bell hard shell taco, but we do it in our version. So that one is one that's kind of gets people going.
So what, Raiz? Right?
Raiz.
Okay. We're at Raiz, and it's amazing vegan Mexican restaurant here in the heart of the East Village. I've had tacos, I've had nachos, I've had burritos, and I'm really full and loving every bite I've taken so far. Thank you, Nick, so much for having us. It's been incredible.
Thank you guys so much for coming. Appreciate it.
And thank you for saving the world, the environment, and animals all at the same time. For Flavors of New York, I'm Stacey Pressman.
I'm Andrew Black.